my lovelies. So today I'm going to review for you this new, I'm not sure if it's new actually, Guerlain Lingerie De Peau foundation, and that's what it looks like. I have never used Guerlain foundation, but I was in a department store and they were giving out samples, and mine is in number 03 Beige Naturel. So let me tell you what they say about this foundation. This foundation seems to fuse with the skin so perfectly it cannot be seen or felt. Like an invisible second skin, it blends in seamlessly to enhance the complexion's natural beauty. Like the sheerest lingerie for the skin. All beautiful words, we see if it's true. And they come in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, in 9 colors. So here are the colors, and I've got sample in the second one, so it will probably be too light for me, but we will see. So I have already moisturized my face. My skin looks terrible right now. I've got a few breakouts. It's hormonal. I also put primer, NARS oil-free pore refining primer, and I am going to use just under my eyes Maybelline Dream Lumi Touch in 03. This is the first under eye concealer, and I've tried a few that I actually like. It seemed to make my bags look a bit better, which I've never experienced with another concealer. They've always made my bags look much worse. Let's conceal some of the horrible breakouts. Okay, so now I've got just a sample of it. I hope there is enough, and they advise to apply it with fingers, so that's what I am going to do. It is very watery, very runny, but it does feel very soft, very silky. Okay, so I would say the coverage is light to medium, but we'll see if it's quite buildable, if you can build it. Actually, that Beige Naturel doesn't seem too light. It almost adjusts itself a bit to the skin, maybe because it doesn't have full coverage. Your natural tone comes through. It dries quite matte. It's almost matte. Still feels a bit tacky. I'm just gonna use the whole thing that I have. Let me see if I try to apply it with a bit with my brush, because I think if you wanted maybe a bit fuller coverage with that, you could apply it with a brush. I think brush always gives you fuller coverage, and you could build it. I don't know if you can see it. I don't think, maybe it is glowing a bit. It's not your typical glowy foundation that your face really glows and is illuminated. No, to me this is quite satin to matte. Yeah, it's not too bad actually. I quite like it, but of course the ultimate test is wearing it all day, isn't it? So as usual, as I've done with other foundation reviews, I will wear it all day. I won't set it with the powder, not yet. I will finish my makeup off, and I just wear it all day, or at least 5 hours, and then I come back on here and I let you know how it was. So you can see pretty well. It definitely does not have the coverage of you know, like the MAC foundation that I use, or Double Wear, but it's light to medium, and you can build it up. Yes, I'm quite happy with that, and actually the color is not too bad right now. My tan is coming off now, so this is pretty good match. It's pretty natural. Okay, so the application is wonderful. It's quite watery, but feeling creamy at the same time, if you know what I mean. So a little bit goes a long way. I had a tiny sample and I still have quite a bit left, so it goes a long way. Little goes a long way. I would say adjust a bit to your skin color, because I don't know if you noticed when I first put it on, look quite light, but it doesn't now. It has light to medium coverage, but you can build it up a bit. You can see a bit of light here, glow, but no, I would say it's matte finish. I don't even, just a bit tacky, but I suppose I have to give it a bit of time. I would normally powder, but I will not this time, and I will go and finish off my makeup, and I'll let you know how it was later on. So I see you in a sec. Well, not in a sec, in 5 hours. Bye. Okay, I'm back. So it has been 5 hours now, about 5 hours since I've applied this foundation. And that's how it looks. I haven't put any powder on. You can see I'm getting a bit shiny through my middle, but not too much. You know, some of you might actually like that look. I probably would by now put some powder on, just because I like a bit more matte finish, but it's not too bad at all. It does not feel sticky or anything like that. So sum it all up, foundation is supposed to be natural finish, medium coverage for all skin types. The smell of it, it definitely has a perfumey smell. flowery smell, but I can't smell it on my face anymore. So if you can't stand any smells in your cosmetics, it's not for you. But honestly, as soon as you put it on, about 5 minutes later, you can't really smell it. So I would say that the coverage is light to medium, but you could build it up. You saw me how much I've used, and I would say this is medium coverage what I have on. I can definitely see my freckles here, but it does feel very comfortable. It feels like you're not wearing anything. It looks very natural. It doesn't look like I'm caked in makeup. I don't know how it looks to you in your monitor. For someone like me that loves full coverage, I could actually live with that. So for all of you that like that natural finish, that it looks like your skin but just better, then this is definitely fantastic product. It is on a bit on the pricey side. Here in the UK it is £37, so it is quite expensive. It's £10 more than my double wear, but you know, you don't need to use much. It's 30 ml. It probably lasts you about 3 months. Now the colors, I had the second lightest, the Beige Naturel, which was 03, I believe. Yeah, the second lightest, and as you can see, it's not very light, and I have a bit of fake tan. So I would say if you are lighter than NC 30, NC25, you need to go for that beige Claire to the lightest one, because let me just show you, it does look lighter in there than it does on my face. So if I take tiny bit, can you see, and I put it here, it looks much lighter. So it obviously slightly oxidizes, I reckon. Let me rub that in. Can you see how light it looks? But after a while it does in my face, doesn't look that light. So I would say that it oxidizes a bit after a while, because I haven't put absolutely nothing else, no powder, nothing else on my face. So it goes a bit darker, I would say. Yeah, but all in all, beautiful foundation, feels like silk, very light. So if that's what you're looking for, not full coverage, something that you can play with, you know, you can make it as sheer as you like, or as full as you like, really. The finish is it says natural finish. Well, I would say it's more on the matte side. When you first put it on and it dries out, it's a bit more matte, but like I said, once the shine comes through, it's quite natural. So I hope this was helpful to you. This is not something I will be buying, just because I'm not using foundations at the moment at all. As you know, I'm using my BB creams, and I will do another review, because I'm waiting on another one on those soon. And I just use my Laura Mercier powder. But if I was going back to foundations, I would be quite happy to use this, especially in the summer, because it's not too heavy. So I hope this was helpful to you, and thank you for watching. See you soon. Bye.